Emissions are embedded in everyday life. Our cars cause them, our workplaces pump them out. We're surrounded, unless your home is out in the countryside. But how much do you care about this? Well, if you don't, you should, according to the government. It's unveiling a new pamphlet telling us about a meeting of world leaders in Copenhagen in December. So what, you might say? Well, it's where a big deal could be brokered, committing countries to cutting greenhouse gas emissions globally. The UK Energy Secretary Ed Miliband wants developing nations to agree a peak in 2015 and a fall starting by 2020. It sounds ambitious, and it may be so. But when scientists warn world emissions need to peak in the next few years to avoid dangerous rises in temperatures at least, the ambition is justified. Gordon Brown is due to reveal the government's manifesto on the winter talks later, a what we would like to be achieved document. But there is a question as to how much movement can happen in Copenhagen. A deal negotiated between 192 countries isn't likely to be an easy process, and many initial pledges made by nations may go up in smoke. It's accepted emerging economies such as China will see emissions rise in the short term, but without their support for change, the amount they produce would dwarf the positive efforts by other countries. The UK believes an ambitious deal is possible in Copenhagen, but it may be optimistic to say it would mirror the latest development in Scotland, where a new law is committing to cuts of at least 42% by 2020.